I'm Mir.
I'm Sophie.
And today, guys, we're back.
Being another Game of Thrones.
Season 1.
Episode 6.
Episode 6, a golden crown, guys. It's getting intense. Ned Stark is in danger, man. He's in danger. Link is in the description. Plus to that Patreon, guys. We are releasing early access, a week early access starting that. Uncut watch-alongs and full movie reactions are all on there. Link is in the description. Guarantee you will not be disappointed.
And let's get right into it.
I am the king's hand.
You were the king's hand.
Peace and
You shall now be held accountable.
Oh, will both of you shut your mouths?
He's attacked one of my brothers and abducted the other. I should wear the armor, and you the gown.
Oh!
How? Wow. Uncalled for.
Wear it in silence, or I'll honor you again.
Wow.
That was a hard slap. The king should be on his side, though.
What about Jaime?
I'm half a kingdom in debt to his bloody father.
Oh.
I can't rule the kingdoms
He
if
said
the
that.
Starks and the Lannisters are at each other's throats. So enough.
That's why one of them called him a fool, because they were saying, like, all this stuff that he's trying to do and he's in debt.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that.
The girl will die, and I'll hear no more of it. Put on the badge, and if you ever take it off again, I swear to the mother I'll pin the damn thing on Jaime Lannister.
No, please don't. Wow. What was you saying?
I was saying, like, it's kind of crazy how the king said that, but I feel like it's because based off one of that brother that he showed, I forgot how much brothers he had, but I don't feel like he see them as, like...
King worthy. He
Yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't.
Or is that where the baby be born? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Sophie just...
This is a different world, so I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, wow. Great.
You're hurt.
Sophie, I think you might be right.
Like, they got some form of powers.
I don't know how you knew, but I think you're right. I think the Targaryens, I think they got powers.
What if it's trying to show him what he forgot?
You just got to it faster than me. That was a great point. Because that could be the only reason, right?
Right.
I feel like he's
walking and
gonna
then he
remember
sees
eventually. I feel like.
Drop the knife. Let him go and I'll let you live.
Oh, crap.
I didn't think they was gonna try.
Right. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Oh.
No.
Rob!
Shut up.
No, come on, really? Where's Greyjoy at? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, but I didn't really think they were gonna try to like retaliate.
Right. That was dumb of them if you really think about it.
Right.
He knew the name Stark, but he didn't care. You heard him talking
Right.
about it, and that was dumb. Like, why wouldn't you care?
Give me my life, my lord, and I'm yours.
We'll keep her alive.
Oh, boy.
Yo, like,
He's asleep.
there's no way.
He was asleep on the floor.
And he rolled over like that.
Yeah.
My family is rich. We have gold, lots of gold. I'm prepared to give you lots of gold.
Now go!
Well, I don't have it here.
Now go!
Nah.
Bro, why couldn't he run to that corner? Why he had to run to that corner?
I don't know.
Like, he could have ran right there when he came in.
It was
Like,
probably scary. He was getting ready to jump off. Oh. This lessons.
When you are somewhere else.
Arya gonna be tough because of him.
I know.
She gonna be so tough. Watch.
And there is only one thing we say to death. Not today.
Wow. That was more like symbolism than actually like meaning it. What in the...
Oh, look, she's eating a
A
heart.
heart, bro. What is happening?
That is disgusting. Listen, man, they could at least cooked it.
Nah.
Well, that means the war is gonna start because they
yeah.
said if she have a son and she's having a son. He getting jealous.
Nah, it could be. I think it's
because he just said they love her.
I think it's well, we can both agree it's a realization too, right?
He is a queen today.
Yeah. He is not here for it. Because we already know how he felt about her.
Well, the whole situation.
Yeah.
And no one has ever given me what they gave to her in that tent. Never. Not a piece
Like I said, jealous.
Yeah. What is he about to do?
He's very pressed to just start the war.
I know, but what is he going to do without the eggs I meant? Like, what is he going to do?
Can't do nothing.
Have you ever heard the phrase, rich as a Lannister? Of course you have. You're a smart man.
No, he's not.
Tell her I wish to confess my crimes.
Huh?
That guy don't look
I'm talking about
intimidating.
telling her I wish to confess my crimes. He about to lie?
Naked and in tears. If I close my eyes, I can still see her tits bouncing.
Yo, what is he getting at right now?
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
Silence! What happened next?
Where is the king's justice? I am accused and demand a trial.
Right.
Then by the king's own laws, you will pay with your life.
I understand the law.
Open the moon door.
Elegant by trapping people.
The whole time, I thought when Catherine, that's her name, right? Her?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, when he was sending her, when she was coming with Tyrion to her sister, I thought she was saying like he could read him to see if he did a crime. I didn't know it was more like stuff like this.
I'll read your name.
What would that?
Do I have a volunteer?
This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
This is how justice is done.
I think we can assume that no one is willing to...
I'll stand for the dwarf.
Of course.
Because he want money.
Probably. I mean, he was walking with them to there, but and he saw him save the
right
Caitlyn. So that's the Lannister.
I thought you were just talking about in general.
In general, yes, I was talking about the night that knocked the mountain down was with the king's brother.
He really don't like him.
They weren't thieves. They didn't steal nothing. They even left something behind, Your Grace.
I don't know why he said this would be boring. Because this is what they used to do back in the day. Like, you'll go to the king, tell him your problems, and he's supposed to...
Either deny it or help you.
Saw him take the head off a horse with a single swing of his sword.
That sounds like someone we know. The Mountain.
Yeah.
Assemble 100 men and ride to Sir Gregor's keep.
As you command.
Yo, I hope he heals quick.
He's gonna be fine.
And I think they're gonna see he's acting more like a king.
I charge you to bring the king's justice to the false knight Gregor Clegane and all those who shared in his crimes. I denounce him. I strip him of all ranks and titles and sentence him to death.
What?
Inform Tywin Lannister that he has been summoned to court to answer for the crimes of his bannermen.
What the heck?
Gold wins wars, not soldiers.
And how come Robert is king and not Tywin Lannister?
Exactly. You're right. He makes way much more sense of things. But I don't know what that is gonna lead to. That makes sense.
Well, it's gonna stir up some stuff. Yo, that little boy is so, I don't know why, but it's kind of funny. He's found with too much aggression.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh, he go. Oh! He gonna make him fall.
Yeah, because I feel like he
does seem really reckless. Oh boy, oh boy. Of course.
Right.
Why wouldn't he be happy? Oh boy. It's done. He's done. You can't find him no more. He's literally beating you up, bro. They go stop him? Oh. Wow. Oh, wow.
You don't fight with honor.
He did.
Tyrion's so happy.
And I think that's why he used that to his ability.
Of course.
Can I make the little man fly now?
Not this little man. This little man is going home.
Tyrion really does use his smarts to get out of situations, because that was smart. And thank God that guy helped him.
Like I said, he did. I think he did it for the money.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't really say anything about that. He got himself out of that situation because he didn't do it. So it's not like, you know.
I come from a very small village in a...
I just realized I don't care.
Yo.
No, Sansa is...
Now you are being rude.
Sansa is being very rude.
I fear I've behaved monstrously the past few weeks.
Joffrey.
Even though he's so annoying, it's that teen romance. Wait, cut that out, because when I said that, something came out my mouth. Even though I don't really like this teen romance.
I'll never disrespect you again. I'll never be cruel to you again.
Aw, I hope he's being serious, because
I hope he's being serious too.
Because I feel like unlike his parents, I think they actually do like each other.
Let me see it one more time.
Really? I'm cracking up. I didn't really think she was going to show. Like, yo, that's anything. It's crazy how it is different from, like, the people who live in the, like, where the kings and queens live, and then the people who just live in the outskirts.
Yeah. And they keep talking about this war, man. It's gonna get bad.
When you're old enough, I'll make you a match with someone who's worthy of you.
Okay, I like that.
He'll be the greatest king that ever was, a golden lion, and I'll give him sons with beautiful blonde hair.
He don't want them to be a part of the Lannisters.
I know, but it's not even just that. Like, he's
even though he's
not a good person to get married.
Even though technically Joffrey's not a...
He still has
the hair, yeah.
Sansa living a fairy tale dream.
But their own safety though. Like, what do you think? Because of the war about to happen, so it's just safer in Winterfell.
Yeah, they might be after him. What if that's not his son at all? Because maybe he should have came out with black hair.
Probably should have came out with black hair.
What if that's the twins' kid, Joffrey?
Keep away from me.
Viserys, please.
I feel like he gonna get himself killed. Cause didn't he say something about that?
You shall have a golden crown that men shall tremble to behold.
She lying.
No, maybe they are. Maybe they're gonna kill him. I don't know.
That was all I wanted.
He about to die. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, yeah, he was a... Oh no, they really about to murder this man.
They about to pour it on him?
Oh! Bro.
No, you can't.
No! No, this is crazy. That's torture.
A crown for king.
Oh.
He was no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Yo.
Yeah, he was being annoying.
Yeah. Listen. I'm reacting like that, me personally, because the way he died.
Yeah.
I don't really care about him at all. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but that was crazy. Like he
died,
kept talking about he won a crown. They melted it. Yo, that was crazy. They was like, fine, you want it? We'll give it to you.
That was a pretty crazy death for what's the name? Viserys. Was it deserved? I felt like it kind of was.
Yeah, because he was drawing.
I don't condone any death, but I feel like he was drawing.
Well, I'm about to say, like, I don't condone, but, like, he was definitely being out of line.
Yes,
like,
very out
at the end of the day. And like I said, I feel like he just wasn't being patient. Because, like I said, I feel like once the baby was born, they was going to go attack anyway. And I feel like he just wasn't being patient. So.
And clearly.
And he was disrespecting them the whole time. Maybe if he showed a little bit of hospitality, maybe he would have got it the way. But like I said, he was being rude the entire time. So.
And clearly, what's her name? Daenerys. You see how she wanted to look?
Yeah.
Well, I think
because he kept saying he was the dragon, but he wasn't. She was.
Right. Exactly, and I feel like she does have powers or something, because how come she can touch the dragon egg? It didn't burn her hand, but it burnt the other girl's hand.
Yeah.
And I feel as though this whole entire time, she always, ever since she basically got married to him, she always felt as though, like, why are you talking to me like this? I'm the one that's going to do it, not you.
Right.
So that's why she could really care less about him, and she was being disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's that.
No, but that was crazy.
That ending was pretty crazy. We already talked about Tyrion getting out his situation.
Now let's talk about the king,
what?
the Ned. How he's really looking into You're right, the king Baratheon, I think that's his last name.
Baratheon.
And then he was looking at their whole family line, and it kept pointing out black hair, and then
you had a good theory.
And then Joffrey. His hair is blonde. And I get that his mom had blonde hair, but I don't think he's supposed to have blonde hair. And that's making me think, what if like, you know, maybe she did do something with the king, you know, but she just made like that. I think that's Jaime's son.
She made it seem like it wasn't. But that would be, I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy theory. That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just something that's in our heads. Because I do agree with that. That would be crazy.
Because you gotta think about it. I think they're Ned, he's still trying to dial back why did the Lannisters like he's trying to prove the Lannisters guilty of trying to kill his son and why. And the Jon Arryn thing too. He's trying to prove that. So I think he's just trying to get information and build a case against them.
Yeah, you did say that was right. Like he's trying to build a case. You did say that.
Yeah.
That was really like the theme of this episode, him more building a case of it and the other things we talked about. And honestly, I feel like the next couple of episodes, we're more than halfway through this season. I feel like now it's just going to be a bunch of things being revealed, like figuring out, like first off, how Brandon is probably going to remember stuff. He's going to start figuring stuff out and telling people, and word's going to spread around.
And I think once he finished that like dream he keep having, I remember seeing the twins. He's gonna say something. And he's gonna remember the last thing he saw was them, and then he got pushed. And he's probably gonna tell his mom when she get back or dad, because you gotta think about where he's at right now. He has no communication with them because they're far away.
Yeah.
So.
Well, last thing I want to say is I like how Ned was like, how come King Robert is the king and not Tywin Lannister?
Right, because it's not just about money.
If it's supposed to be just about money. And I like that he said that. That really, really stuck with me. I like that. And I feel like in the future, Ned could possibly be a ruler.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. You didn't hear the way I said
like
the way he was dealing with stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why that guy, I forgot his name. The one that's
Baelish.
Yeah. Baelish, when he was saying like that was really admirable of him, like of what he was doing and stuff. Like I feel like he acts more like a king. And the thing is the king right now, I feel like he definitely don't act like a king. Remember what he said about like, yeah, he only became king for a certain reason and now was kinda like, you know?
He first off,
he became king
because he wanted to do because he thought he can do whatever he want. But what I think Robert's
I'm talking about the way he became the king though. It was really because Jaime killed the Targaryen and he married his sister.
I think
well actually something like that. But I'm saying the way he became king and now that he's king and he realized like everything isn't just all this and that. He kind of just want to live a normal house. And it looked like he just
literally just what he wanted was Ned's sister. Yeah. That's what he
and that's why I said the fact that he doesn't have her, everything else is pointless.
He is to me, he's just a regular king. Clearly he probably has some accomplishments, but he seems like a regular king that just wanted love. And he lost that. So being a king, I feel like he really could care less. He even said that in the last episode, I think. He was like, this isn't really a kingdom. We're 7 kingdoms separate. We can't beat we can't beat Khal Drogo's army. We can't beat them. They're one.
Right. And you got to think about he clearly made bad decisions too because they're in debt.
And they're in debt to the Lannisters, by the way, which is very rich. That too we learned. But yeah, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed our reaction, man. And answer all our questions in the comment section like y'all usually do, or anything we missed. And we hope y'all have a good one.
You want to see y'all on the next one.
Perfect.